Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Well, today I've bought one of my least favourite cars of all time. What I've bought is a 2008 Mitsubishi Outlander, and I detest them. The Mitsubishi Outlander is the exact same car as the Peugeot 5007? 8? I don't know, who cares? It's also the same car as the Citroen C-Cross? What's it called? I don't know. Cross-dresser? Cross-track? Cross-seat? I don't know. Again, who cares? They're all, and let's make no bones about this, they're all rubbish. They're really bad cars. Every single one I've ever had, apart from the PHEV ones, the Outlander PHEV is actually alright, but the diesel and the petrols, they're just garbage. You might be wondering, if I hate the car so much, why have I bought one? Well, as I've mentioned in many previous videos, I buy lots of cars from local main dealers, and often they're packaged, well, they're in a package, so I have to buy all 5 or all 6. I can't really start saying, right, well, I'll have those 3, but those other 3 I don't really want, or I'll have those 5, but that one, no, forget it. You can't do that. You've got to take the rough with the smooth. And this 2008 Mitsubishi Outlander is certainly the rough. I haven't actually seen the Outlander yet, but I do know a few things about it. It's a 2008. It's black, it's done 180,000 miles, and when I checked it out using Car Vertical, the previous MOT list is, well, the list of advisory items is quite lengthy. I suppose really the only good thing about this car is the price. You see, I've paid just £400 for it, so I'm hoping I can't really go wrong. At £400, even if I scrap it for £250, I've only lost £150. Not the end of the world, is it? If I can make money on the other 5 in the package, then, you know, happy days. I'll just take this one on the chin. As I mentioned earlier, I did a Car Vertical check on this before I agreed to buy it. I just wanted to know a bit more about the car. So, as you can see, I mean, it's never been stolen, written off, there's no outstanding finance, and it's never had a recorded accident. So that's all good. But it did give me a little bit of an insight into its condition. So when you go down to its last MOTs, for the last 3 or 4 years, it's failed or passed, but with loads of advisory items. The worrying thing is there are a few advisory items there for rust. I don't want to start getting involved in welding and things like that. It can be a bit of a nightmare. Don't want to open a tin of worms, really. By the way, if you want to do one of these checks for yourself, and I urge you to do so before you hand over any cash for a used car or motorbike, make sure you use my promo code HIGHPEAK, that's HIGHPEAK, all one word, HIGHPEAK, and you'll save yourself 20% off each and every check that you do. Or alternatively, click the link below in the video description. It's as simple as that. But yeah, definitely check them out. It's a really thorough check, and it isn't just a UK thing, it works in 35 different countries. Anyway, shall we go and look at this £400 Mitsubishi Outlander? I can hardly contain my excitement. Right, I'll see you there. Well, I've picked up the Mitsubishi Outlander, and it's actually all right. I was hoping, as mad as this sounds, I was hoping it was going to be a complete nail so I could just scrap it and move on. But it's actually okay. I think there's a little bit of life left in it. Let me show you what I mean. So it's black, it's got a black leather interior, it's Warrior spec, so it does come with a few nice little bits. The wheels look okay, the tyres are okay. Someone's obviously spent some money on this. It's got decent branded tyres, a few little scuffs and stuff, but I mean, it does look like an awful lot of car for 400 quid, doesn't it? It's had some paint on that rear door because it's as flat as a chalkboard. But it's actually quite straight. We've got matching tyres, front and rear. It's the 4-wheel drive version. I think some of these were just 2-wheel drive. This has got the optional 4-wheel drive. It's come from Glossop, so not a million miles away. Originally, it's come from Essex, though, or the east of London, because it's E-plate. We've got a split folding tailgate, like you'd get in a Range Rover. So I can figure out how to work. There we go. It's a bit stiff, but there we go. But I was surprised. Oh, they're the 2 rear seats, aren't they? Because these are 7 seats. Look at this, look. Very comfortable seats there, aren't they? Yeah, so not entirely sure what to do with this now, guys. Could do with your advice, really. Down this side, we've got more matching tyres. A little bit of body damage here. Not that I'd get that sorted, to be honest, this sort of money. Little nice roof bars, privacy glass. It's quite clean and tidy, really, isn't it? Yeah, we've got 4 matching branded tyres. Ignore all my camera gear there, but it's all pretty decent. It smells a bit horsey. Right. Got the service book here. Let's have a look. Oh, look at this. So 3 Mitsubishi, and then after that it's been to Mitsuland, which are a Mitsubishi or Japanese car specialist in Denton. It's got proper history, this, hasn't it? It is kind of too good to scrap, unfortunately. Last one was done in 19. Is there any more? Oh, there's another one. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what to do with this. I think they're a timing chain, not a belt, so I don't need to worry about that. I was expecting it to drive terribly as well. It's had a new headlamp, that one's all cloudy. That one's a bit cataracty, isn't it? That one's clear. Yeah, I was expecting it to drive terribly, but it's actually all right. In fact, let me demonstrate. So, it's done 172,000 miles. The salesman told me as well that this morning it had a flat battery, so it probably just wants a bit of a run. Sorry, Roy, no time for you. Yeah, so we've got the optional four-wheel drive system down here. What else have we got? Oh, look at this, we've got a Werther's. Apart from needing a bit of a clean, it's been to Liverpool, won't hold that against it. Yeah, apart from needing a bit of a clean, it's actually all right, really. All my windows work, my mirrors work. Have we got a free pair of sunglasses? No, we don't. That's a pity. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, is it? Right, let's get it on the road anyway. So annoyingly, we haven't got a single warning light on. My clutch feels fine. The handbrake's all right. Someone's actually maintained and looked after this car. I can't retail it. It's done 172,000 miles, so I can't have it on the forecourt because it doesn't look good for me, and it will just cause me stress. I'll sell it to somebody who'll want to tow a twin axle caravan with it and, you know, cart around the 5 kids. Then it'll break down somewhere in Cornwall and I'll get the phone call. This car you sold me is broken. I've been here before, trust me. So I can't do that. What I could do is put it on cheap, I suppose, at like, I don't know, 995 or something, and just say sold as spares or repairs, but, you know, someone's getting a bit of a bargain. Brakes are grinding a little bit. Or what could I do with it? What do I do? Oh, hang on a minute. I've got some plasters. Got a first aid box here. Some bulbs. CD. Some sort of mix tape here. Some paracetamol in case you get a head hatch. Well, this is distracting, isn't it? There we go, right. What I might do first is take it for a quick mini valet, try and get rid of that horsey smell. It's actually all right. You know what I could do? Just had a brainwave. I could speak to my mate Taras, my Ukrainian contact, and see if he wants to send it to Ukraine. We've done this probably 10 times now, or a dozen times. He loads it full of supplies, then drives it over there. Could do that, couldn't we? What would you do? Just not really sure what to do with it. It is all right though. Turbo kicks in. Oh, she flies. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, this. And for £400, I think it does need front brake discs, because when you brake, or when you put your foot on the brake pedal, there's a load of sort of vibrations where the discs are probably lipped. Yeah, it does want brake discs. But apart from that, it's not too bad. I think that's what I'll do then. I'll take it to the car wash now, leave it for a quick mini valet, and see what it looks like clean. And then in the meantime, I might send a quick message to Taras and see if he's still interested. Failing that, well, I don't know. No, I'm not getting involved. What I was going to say was I could run it to my mechanics, get them to check it over, see what it needs, then at least advertise it with a list of, you know, faults. That way I'm being completely transparent, which is the only way to be, I think, especially in this job. Turbo takes a little longer than I'd like to kick in, but it does actually kick in. Kicked in about 2,500 RPM and then whoosh, you're off. Yeah. Right, leave it with me then, guys. I'll have a quick update for you very soon. Well, good morning. We're just at the car wash. I've had a nice little mini valet done on the Outlander. It's cleaned up really well, actually. Will it start, though? That's the question. Of course it will. Never a doubt in my mind. Do we have heated seats, though? Oh well, can't have everything. Right, where's reverse? The gear knob's all worn. Can't really see. Right, well I've now sold this Mitsubishi Outlander. Not for profit, but for a good cause. Thanks, seatbelt on. Now, after we last spoke, I dropped this off for a mini valet at my local little car wash, and I sent some photographs of it once it was all clean to my Ukrainian contact. He got back to me straight away, and he's currently on his way back to the UK, having taken a car to Ukraine already. Somebody emailed me, I forget the guy's name, this is really bad of me, I apologise. A viewer emailed me, and he had a Volvo in France somewhere that he was going to scrap. I think it needed a few bits doing to it. He asked me if I was interested. Now, I wasn't particularly interested for myself, but I forwarded the email to my Ukrainian mate, and he flew over to Toulouse, I think, picked up the Volvo, and then, sorry, it's very cold today, losing the feeling in my face. So he flew over to Toulouse, picked up the Volvo, loaded it with stuff, and then took it down to Ukraine. So thanks for getting in touch with the Volvo. If you're watching this, it's greatly appreciated. Anyway, the same fate is destined for this old Outlander. I think it should do well over there, to be honest. There's plenty of room in this to load it full of supplies, and it's quite economical, so it should be quite a cheap trip to get it over there. And as I say, it's for a good cause. Now, I've agreed to sell this for £400, which is my money back. Less the mini valet, obviously, but I'll stand that. We've all got to do our bit, haven't we? So I'm pretty sure I can stand the £15 mini valet cost. I'll just take that on the chin. But I'm quite pleased really, because like I say, it isn't being scrapped, and I hate scrapping cars. And not only that, it's going to a good cause, it's going to a good home. Now it's all clean and I can see what's underneath. It's quite a tidy car, this, and I've probably turned down some easy profit, but I'm not too fussed. It's just a nice, quick and easy one to spin around. So it's being collected in a few days' time, so what I'm going to do in the meantime is run this down to our mechanics and have them do a lights and levels check, basically. Just check all the bulbs, check all the levels. I know I could do that myself, but I'm quite busy. And then yeah, it'll be all ready for its new life, where hopefully it serves its purpose and does some good. It'll be a far better end for it than just languishing in a breaker's yard, won't it? So I think that's about it, guys. So thank you once again for watching. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done already. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. I'll leave the links below. And yeah, if you happen to have any old 4x4 or MPV lying around that you don't want anything for, and you'd like it to go to a good cause, then email me, matt@highpeakautos.com, and I shall forward it to my Ukrainian friend. So yeah, cheers guys. I'll see you next time.